Welcome back to Manage Events. In today's video, we're showing you how to use the site mapping feature within the Manage Events platform. Let's get started. The Manage Events site map feature is structured to provide precise mapping using the satellite image view. The objects placed onto the map in this screen can be presented to stallholders, entertainers, and the public via the interactive map on the public event page. Firstly, let's configure the default view for the map to satellite imaging. On the left-hand side of the map, you will see the Objects bar. This is where you will find various types of objects like sites, stages, products, and a custom objects creator. Firstly, let's create a custom object. Expand the Custom Objects section and click on Rectangle. Enter the details of the object, for example, First Aid Post. Select the correct type and set the frontage and depth, width, and height. Click Create Object. You can now click Place on the custom object to put the custom object on the map. When you click on the custom object, you will notice a Properties bar open on the right-hand side of the map. This is where you can configure the object. You can set an icon from the predefined list. You can turn off the label. You can change the dimensions of the object. You can change the orientation of the object. You can add linked products, for example, tables and chairs in a marquee. You can hide the object from the public map. There is a lot of functionality available, and it will depend on the type of object exactly which options are available to you. Sometimes you need to show an area as assigned for a specific purpose, but that area isn't a standard rectangle. The polygon feature allows you to create a custom shape. When you click on the polygon feature, you will be given a message telling you to click on the map to create the first point. You continue to click on the map to create the point. The object is finished when you get back to the first point and click on it. You can always go back and fine-tune the polygon object by using the Edit Vertices button in the Properties pane. Measuring the distance between objects is critical to ensure accurate placement. This can be done by using the Line object. In the Objects pane on the left, you will see a section called Products. When a product has been set up in a fencing category, the site map treats it as a line object. It does, however, automatically calculate how many fence panels are required based on the width of the product. For example, 24 meters of fencing at 2.4 meters per panel is 10 panels. When placing the fencing panels, it is similar to the polygon object where you will click to place the points where the fencing needs to go. Rather than going back to the starting point, you will right-click on the final point to indicate that the line has stopped. In the Objects pane on the left, you will see a section called Products. This is where we are able to create product objects. This would be commonly used for higher marquees, shade sails, and other similar objects. These are generally back-end infrastructure, as the higher equipment requested as part of a stall is already managed via the stall application. In the Properties pane for an object, you can find and add products, for example, chairs and tables. Once you add the product, you can set the quantity needed. You can add multiple products. In the Objects pane, you will have a Stages section. Stages are part of the entertainment part of the platform. When you have multiple objects to place, you can multi-select the objects and use the Place button at the bottom of the Objects pane. Once placed, you can move and change direction of the stages. You can add products to the stages like chairs. Similarly, you can expand out the Sites section on the Object pane to see and place site objects. Sites are created on the event within the Stallholder sections menu. It is recommended to place sites as a multi-select as the system will automatically place them in a row. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a tutorial. Got questions? Drop them in the comments below. We're here to help. And if you're ready to simplify your event management, head to manageevents.com.au to get started or book a demo. See you in the next video.